Hey, good afternoon, good evening, good morning, wherever you are. Thank you for joining me. This is Joanne Marime, your career and confidence coach. Whew, just so grateful to be here. Okay, so today I want us to talk about a very simple question, which I know a ton of us right now are going through job loss, right? A lot of people have been let go over the last couple of months. People in my family have been affected. I have been affected by layoffs before, many times in my 20s, and I know exactly what it feels like. Either to be told today is your last day, you need to, we appreciate your work, but we no longer need your services. Or, with all the tech layoffs, all the tech companies have laid off people, non-tech companies, hospitals, everything. I mean, this has been the year of layoffs. But it doesn't mean doom for you. If you are trying, if you're faced with this question in your next interview, why did you leave your last job? Now, today I want to give you tips on how to approach this. Number one, you do not want to be negative. It doesn't matter whether your boss was toxic, whether the last working place just gave you headaches 24/7. Whatever it was, you do not want to be just negative. Because if you give a negative answer, it's going to leave the impression that that's how you will be speaking about this company in your next interviews were you to leave. And remember, the reason why you're being asked this question by the interviewer is so that they can see why the reasons that you left the other company are the conditions similar here. So are you going to be able to fit in, or are you going to leave them quickly? So there are so many things that you could say. So let me give you a scenario where, for example, you left to start your entrepreneurial journey, and maybe entrepreneurship isn't for you and you're trying to get back into the workforce. And FYI, I've helped a ton of people who want to become entrepreneurs who are deciding to go back into the corporate world for various reasons. So the answer would be, can you tell me why you left your last role? Why, as an entrepreneur, why would you want to come work back in the corporate world? A great answer would be, I loved starting my own business and running my own company, but as the years have rolled by, I've realized that I'm actually missing the corporate teamwork atmosphere. I loved starting out my own thing and, running my own stuff, but I feel that my experience and my skills are better suited to a corporate environment. So I'm very happy to come here and see the opportunity that XYZ company presents. And then that is the cue for you to really talk about why you love the company. Maybe you love the mission, maybe you love the products, but you've already explained the fact that, hey, I was an entrepreneur, that journey is done, I'm into this new thing. Now, you may have just been laid off, or you may have been fired. I was fired in my 20s, yeah, and there's nothing wrong with being fired. Most of the time, it just means your skills are not suited for that particular job. It doesn't mean that you're a horrible person or that you're a lazy person or whatever else you may think. It just means that you may not be the perfect fit for that particular role, but you're a perfect fit for something else. So if you've been fired recently, just know that there is still hope. There's nothing wrong with you at all, I promise you. So most important thing is, start looking for your next opportunity. So if you are fired, please do not tell these people that you are fired. You want to keep it positive, remember? So what you need to do, if, for example, they would ask you, so what happened in your last job? Why did you want to leave your last role? The next thing you're supposed to say is, in my last role, I found myself, the job was great. And when I first started working at that job, we had agreed on a set of, jobs, roles and responsibilities. But as the company grew, my role changed completely from what it was before. And we mutually finally accepted, came to the conclusion that it was best for us to separate because the original role changed so much. That is a great answer to give. Another one would be, my husband or my wife is currently pursuing a master's degree in this city, and I would love to be closer to my family, and that's why I'm looking for a job in your company, because it makes sense and it's in the city that I want to move to. Or it could be an answer that is not negative. Remember, you control the narrative. Unlike what you might think, they cannot read your mind. So you get the opportunity to control the narrative. If you take anything from this video, it's that don't do any negative talk. It's okay to give a very generic answer and then keep it moving, talking about why that company is the best fit for you and why you're excited to be coming into this opportunity, because you have great problem solving skills. You have the skills to solve the challenges that they are going through. Now, if it's your first time coming across this space, my name is Joanne Marime. I'm a career and confidence coach. I am running my last cohort of the year. I'm taking in, my last folks who I want to work with for 4 weeks, starting November 1st to November 30th. And it's a 4-week intensive career accelerator program. So if you're looking to land your dream job before the 25th of December this year, I invite you to DM me. I am going to turn you from being a job seeker into a job shopper, and you will be able to land your dream job before the end of the week. I have worked with thousands of job seekers just like you. I work as a senior program manager at Microsoft, having previously worked at ExxonMobil, the biggest oil and gas company in the world, and worked as well at Amazon in AWS, and I now work at Microsoft. So I know what corporate America is looking for. I am here to help you. I originally hail from Kenya, but I live in Austin, Texas. So I've lived the best of both worlds. I've lived in Africa and I've lived in America, and I believe America is the leader in everything we call professional. So if I can do it here, so can you. It doesn't matter which part of the world you sit in. DM me. I'm happy to help you. Remember, it's my 15th cohort, the last cohort of the year. Sign up ends in October 27th. I look forward to working with you. Thank you. Bye.